What's going on, everybody? This is Cody, the home theater hobbyist, and today I want to talk to you about my speaker stands, the Monoprice Monolith Speaker Stands. A few of you have been asking me in a couple of videos, what are my speaker stands? Well, these are my speaker stands. I bought these probably about a year ago, if I'm honest, to replace these right here. These are the Sanus Basic series. I purchased these several years ago, and I did a short video on them, and they work, but I did run into a couple of issues. Now, I purchased these because I wanted to have the same speaker stand but at a couple of different heights. So I did an Amazon search and I found these, and I wanted some shorter ones for my side surrounds, so they'll be at ear level, but I wanted some taller ones for my rear surrounds. That way the speaker would be above the back of my chair. That's why I purchased these, and they were also relatively inexpensive, so that was a nice plus as well. Well, I use these and I like them, but I did find a couple of issues. One of the things I found was the pedestal is actually pretty small. It's like 5 inches by 5 inches. So it works really well with, like, smaller speakers, satellite speakers, stuff like that. But when I was reviewing larger speakers, let's say they were 13 inches deep, it just didn't have as much support as I would want under a speaker. Personally, did it sit on there fine? Yeah. Did it ever fall? No, never fell or anything like that. But it just wish it had just a little bit more support. But the other issue, and this is the main issue I had with these speaker stands, and with this one in particular, and one of the other ones I had, because I had a total of 4, these are made out of wood, and you've got the pedestal and the base here and the columns, and there's some screws that tie everything together to basically kind of fasten everything together, right? Well, the wood is actually a very, very soft wood. It might be particle board or something like that. And over time, the holes loosened up. So now, if I just put my hand on the pedestal of this particular speaker stand, you can see that I can wobble it pretty much independently of the base, and it does not feel good to put your speaker on a wobbly speaker stand. So that's why I was like, I've got to get some more speaker stands. So I started looking for more speaker stands that came in a couple of different heights, and I ran into these, the monoliths from Monoprice. Now they come in 3 different heights. I have the 24-inch here. There's also a 28 and a 32-inch. This is the 32-inch here. And I like them because, again, it gives me my height, but these are also made out of alloy steel. At least that's what Amazon says on the website. And so it's nice and sturdy. Again, you've got a plate, columns, and a base, and you just screw them together, but it's nice and sturdy, no wobbliness. Now, right here, I have this in a front view, so you can kind of see how wide it is. It's like 6 inches wide, but this is a side view of the speaker stands, and it is much deeper. I think it's 8.5 inches deep. So even if you put a larger speaker on it, you've got enough depth to really hold the speaker and feel pretty good about it, and it's also a little bit wider. So I like this overall pedestal or platform that the speaker can sit on. They also include these little standoffs here. They're they're not felt, they're not rubber, but they're a squishy material that you can just put here on each one of the corners and sit your speaker on top of it so you don't scratch the speaker or anything like that. And it gives you just a little bit of decoupling, so vibrations from the speaker don't travel to the speaker stand, but you could always put something else on that if you want. So overall, these work really well as speaker stands. Now, personally, from a visual standpoint, I don't love the way these look, but they work for my setup. Now, the other thing that I don't like about them that I wish they had done something about is include cable management with these speaker stands. They don't have any cable management. A lot of speaker stands, will allow you to slide the cable into the center column or one of the columns in this particular case and slide it down and out the bottom, so you have a nice clean look. You can't do that with these. You could use some zip ties or something like that to zip tie your cables to the column if you wanted to. I mean, if that's the look you're going for, you could definitely do that, but there's no built-in cable management. So Monoprice, if you're watching, you think about adding in some cable management, but otherwise I think these work pretty well. I'll put some links in the description below, so you can definitely check them out. But like I said, I don't really have any issues recommending them. They don't wobble. I mean, it's wobbly now, but I'm wobbling the entire thing, not just the pedestal, and the base is sitting still like these. So like I said, I recommend these, and if you want to purchase them, I'll drop links in the description below. That's all I have. Just want to talk about these really quick so you know what I have now. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscription bell and that notification button. I'll talk to you next time.